I work in a haunted pub. Alright, so I've been sitting on this for a year or so, but the longer I wait, the more shit keeps happening. So I'm an apprentice chef. I started about a year and a half ago, and the job itself is a dream come true. My co-workers quickly become like family. The pub is the only good restaurant and bar in town, so I already knew most of the people there just from hanging around there. Small town, you know how it is. The pub itself was one of the first buildings in town. I think the oldest parts are roughly 140 to 150 years old. So about 6 months into my apprenticeship, I started having really weird experiences. It started one day when the head chef was outside talking to a delivery driver. I was packing away bags of pasta in the dry store when I hear someone come in through the staff-only door that is connected to the gaming room / pokies room. I quickly check it out because it was relatively early in the morning, like 9 AM, which for whatever reason is prime time for the local crackheads to lose money on the slot machines and have a meltdown and accidentally walk into the kitchen. So I walk into the main kitchen room and lo and behold, nothing. The door is closed and still. Fuck it, I'm tired as shit, probably imagined it. Go back to packing away pasta. The door opens again and I walk out. No one there. Again, whatever. Rinse and repeat 1 or 2 more times and I hear my head chef walking in from the outside door. I knew it was the outside door because it makes this really noticeable squeak that drives me fucking crazy. I asked him about something to do with the order, and as he replies to me, I see him unlock the other door, the one I had just heard open and close 3 or 4 times prior. Keeping in mind there are only 2 doors to exit the kitchen, and each have very distinct noises you associate with them. They sound nothing like the cool room or bathroom doors. Fast forward a week or 2 and I get in half an hour early to make pizza bases. I was standing in the middle of the room on a bench rolling out the dough when I get this weird icy feeling on the right side of my neck. I spin around to see what's causing it and for the briefest of moments see a black shadowy figure peeking around the corner to the dry store maybe 2 meters behind me. All night long, every time I could glance over towards the dry store doorway, I would either see this apparition again briefly or shudder. This still happens from time to time, but it's different now because it's just kind of like white noise. But that initial night was freaky. A few honorable mentions are my turning knife disappearing the one and only time I've ever needed it, only to appear in my knife bag about 5 minutes after getting yelled at for losing it. Drinking a beer in the bar after my shift, and while mid-conversation, everything just went completely silent for about 5 to 10 seconds. Multiple times yelling service, and hearing a reply only to realize no waitresses are in the kitchen, smelling cigarettes in the cool room. The event that made me decide maybe this story was worth telling happened last night. So over the past month, one of the bars in the building got completely redone. It all pink and floral compared to its beige and dark beige it had preciously. For anonymity's sake, I don't want to give away what they named the bar, but it's named after the guy who built the original pub. So last night, me and my mates were testing out this new bar, and a few drinks in we start talking about the guy who built the pub. I'm really into local history, so I was going decently in depth about everything, when all of a sudden, there's this massive thud. It came from nowhere, but everyone in the room heard it. While everyone's silent and looking around, one of my mates pipes up. It's probably the ghost of insert guy who built the pub's name here coming to have a pint in his new bar. And as much as it pains me to say, it got a decent laugh. Until the second thud. This time no one said anything. They all sat in silence.